And for the third of my backlog, I have watched Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, the South Park movie. I ended up stranded at the airport for like 3 hours Sunday, waiting for my flight that had gotten delayed. It was a whole mess. And I was like, wow, I have some time. I've been hearing about this new South Park episode. Let's give it a watch. I'm like, well, I've also heard a lot about the movie over the years, and also some of the things I've been hearing about this new episode online. We're comparing it, how it makes references to the movie. I'm like, well, now I need to watch this movie. And I was immensely entertained. Immensely entertained. I think it's a very solid movie. I'll be honest, I never really watched South Park. As a kid, it was not a type of comedy I was into. My brother loved it. Like, as a kid, the only part I really remember is the little poop guy. And as an adult, I've enjoyed, like, some of the commentary from it, some bits of it. I've enjoyed, watching other, like, people on YouTube talk about it. But I personally have never gotten enjoyment from watching the whole show, and I've never watched the whole show. I just understand the concepts. Like, I kind of forgot that it was still on for a long time. I just remembered, like, my brother watching it when I was a kid, and I'm 24 now. I'm thinking about when I was, like, 7. That's a lot of time since then, and the show's still on. As for the movie itself, it was pretty good. I really enjoyed the music. You could definitely see that these are the same guys who then went on to write a whole musical that, like, got Tonys and stuff. Like, it's a great musical. I think that the music's really good. I think the references and the jokes the music makes are really good. I think the storyline's really good. I think the storyline has a lot of really good things to say about, like, my favorite thing, which is, hey, you don't want your kids to watch bad stuff? Pay more attention to your kids. You don't want them on TikTok? Why don't you pay attention to your kids? They're doing dumb stuff. Hey, you know what would be a good idea? Paying attention to your kids. And that's kind of like the moral of the movie, that and censorship, which are great, great morals. I like how they use the characters. I think a lot of the comedy's really dumb, but I think South Park's kind of has that mix of, like, deep and dumb comedy, which is perfect. I love that they go to war with Canada, because why not? That's super funny and super silly. And again, I really like the musicals. I like how they tell the story with the musicals. I like how they reference, the songs from Disney and from Les Mis and, like, all these types of music with the musicals. And I also really enjoyed the story of Kenny's story. I like that, and I like how goofy it is. I have no idea who Saddam Hussein is other than, like, this vague concept, because that was done by the time I was, like, 15 and paying attention to things. And so I'm just like, I don't quite get it, but it's really funny, and it's even funnier because clearly this is a bad guy. I know he's a bad guy. I've heard him in context of bad things, and so it's even funnier that he, like, Satan beats him up. Like, that's the funniest thing. It's the weirdest movie. Utmost respect. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It was a good time.